All right, what do we got? What do we got next? Oh, Trump's cabinet picks. This is one on the topic of Trump. I mean, we might as well go ahead and perfectly segue into this next one. All right, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I don't like these cabinet picks at all. Fucking garbage. But
who are these old women? What the heck? What the hell?
So, as you guys know, a part of the president coming in, and he's going to bring in all his ninjas, right? And some of the people that he's brought into his team, I really don't like. But we could kind of go through some of them. Let's scroll down. That's Donald Trump. I said Donald Trump. That's Elon Musk, obviously.
Yeah.
I think that's Kristi Noem on the left. Is that? Scroll down. No. Yeah, Kristi Noem. Yep.
Susie Wiles.
She's a governor. And then Susie Wiles, who was his campaign manager. She was there from the beginning. I think she's going to be chief of staff.
Okay.
Which, obviously, she ain't really that loyal, bro. I ain't going to lie to you, man. She was talking shit back in, like, 2016. Or, sorry, was it 20? When Trump lost the election in 2020. And Chris LaCivita.
Why did they get rid of Matt Gaetz?
He was never going to get confirmed. No way he'd get confirmed. Basically, he got appointed, and then he would have to pass through the Senate, and there was no way they were going to let him because he has a very... he was the subject of an FBI investigation for trafficking a minor.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Though the woman, if I'm not mistaken, he was in Texas when this happened, so it was like a age of consent is 17 in Texas, but obviously federally it's 18. So basically, long story short, he had a business partner, a guy that he worked with. He snitched him out and put him in a precarious situation. Next thing you know, he's kind of to save himself. But Gates was never actually. The FBI dropped their investigation. They never did it. But it's still a black eye on his political career. So he ended up backing out.
Wow.
So let's go through some of these picks, right? Some of these people I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you and pretend like I'm some fucking top level political analyst where I know all these. But I'll tell you the ones that I do know that I dislike. So let's go through this real quick. Okay, the new team entrusted with delivering Donald Trump's agenda is taking shape with several contentious hires in his proposed administration. Ahead of his return to the White House on January 20th, the president-elect has named Pete Hegseth, that's a fucking L, a Fox News host and military veteran, as his pick for defense secretary, and he wants Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to be health secretary. That's not a bad pick.
That's cool.
Marco Rubio could be the next Secretary of State. And billionaire supporter Elon Musk will play a role in cost-cutting. Which he's going to be a part of this Doge thing with Vivek Ramaswamy, if I'm not mistaken. Department of Governmental...
Energy?
No, it's fuck. Someone in the chat's going to put it. Department of Governmental Expenditure, some shit like that. Basically, they're going to, like, get rid of...
Efficiency.
Efficiency. There we go. Boom. Get rid of government waste.
Thank you, Mo.
Here's a closer look at the post he has named, replaced so far, and the names in the mix for the top jobs yet to be filled. We will start with the cabinet roles, which require approval from the U.S. Senate. If 4 Republican senators and all Democrats disagree to any individual, then that nomination will fail. So we got Marco Rubio, that's L. Department of Treasury, Scott Bessent. Hold on. If I'm not... Was that fucking George Soros guy?
Who is that guy?
He might be... If he's who I think it is, Scott Bessent. He is... George Soros' right-hand man. Guys, am I right? Is he George Soros' right-hand man? Yes, he was. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that guy's not good either. So this guy, for the Treasury, for those that are unaware, George Soros... Bro, every fucking time, bro. Like, this is just crazy. I don't know how many times have I hit the sound effect. George Soros, Mr. Open Societies, right? Flaming liberal on the left-hand side, right? This guy, Scott Bessent, was his right-hand man. And for those of you that are wondering how George Soros made his billions upon billions of dollars, he did it by betting against currencies, world currencies, different currencies. He was instrumental in making a play against the British pound that made him $1 billion. And this guy, Bessent, was his right-hand guy that helped him make $1 billion. So any guy that's associated with, if you guys want to talk about like the elites, the corrupt, this guy, George Soros, that's it. These are those guys, along with the Rothschilds, etc.
Wow.
But yeah, Marco Rubio, L, hardcore fucking neocon shill for a certain state in the Middle East. Huge friend of the Adelsons. Sheldon Adelson was his main supporter. Funded him, gave him millions upon millions of dollars. He's one of these guys that says, we need to give, them boys any money that they want Unequivocal support is like a fucking Nikki Haley, but a Cuban version. Warhawk, neocon. P. Hexeth, also deranged neocon Warhawk as well. Hardcore. Pam Bondi, she was the Florida Attorney General. She's who's going to be the Attorney General, which would mean that she would oversee the FBI, DEA, Marshals, United States Attorney's Office. Very important position. I would say the four most important positions are Attorney General, because you're the chief law enforcement officer in the country, Secretary of Defense, because you run the military, Treasury, money, and then Secretary of State, all foreign relations. So these picks are kind of all L's.
I'm not gonna lie, this should put a man in that spot. Just saying.
Let's see here. What else do we got? We can scroll down a bit. HHS is going to be Kennedy. I like that because he's going to put his boot on the neck of HHS and FDA, because honestly, we got too many people. So I will give him credit on that. He's not a supporter of vaccine. Some people criticize Kennedy, RFK Jr. for some of his antics, cheating on his wife, his diary, killing animals randomly.
I like his appearance like Angry Bird.
And his voice too. A lot of people don't hate his voice. But I mean, I don't mind the guy. I like him. But people call him a wild conspiracy theorist. The only thing I dislike is he's always around Shmuley. Like, why? Why? The guy's an idiot. Like a moron. But anyway, I digress. What else do we got here?
Housing and urban development. Of course he's black.
Yeah.
Yo, this nigga, bro. Of course they put him as a black man. That's fucked up, man. Cultural appropriation, man. That's fucked up.
It is. I don't know these guys, but these aren't as important. Education, Linda McMahon. That's kind of funny, though.
Wait, is
Linda McMahon, yeah, the wife of Vince McMahon, WWE.
No way.
Yeah, WWE, yeah. No chance.
Yeah, they
Your kids want to get educated? No chance.
Actually, Donald Trump and Vince McMahon had a long friendship since the 80s.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Donald Trump has always been a huge supporter of WWE.
He actually attended, I don't know if it was WrestleMania.
He was at the first
2.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, yes. I think it was actually 2 or 3.
Did he support it financially too? I forget what it was.
They've had a partnership.
I'm sure
they've
he did.
They've had
over the
partnerships.
period.
Yeah, like
years.
I remember he did something for WWE where they used one of his buildings or some shit like that.
Yes, it was WrestleMania 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I know he was instrumental in like getting them a venue or something.
WrestleMania 2, they did multiple buildings. I think one of Trump's buildings was one of the first ones.
Trump has always been a big supporter of WWE, MMA.
Wait. Because he's cool with
UFC,
Trump. His wife is now going to be head of education?
Well, I think she served in the first Trump administration.
Oh.
She served in the first Trump administration, if I'm not mistaken. Can we double check? Fact, guys, I like to get, I don't like to just report shit, but I'm almost certain, could someone double check that for me? I'm almost certain she served in the 2016 administration. I'm just trying to remember if it was Department of Education as well or if it was another department.
How old is she?
Oh, bro, she old.
God damn.
She's probably in her 60s or 70s now at this point.
She used to work at the Connecticut Board of Education, and she ran for the U.S. Senate twice. So
She wasn't in the Trump administration 2016? She did something.
Yeah, Small Business Administration.
There we go. SBA. That's what it was. It was SBA. Okay. Small Business Administration is what she did before. And then what I really dislike, I don't like that pick with Kristi Noem for Homeland Security. This woman's the governor of North or South Dakota. I forget which one it is. I think it's North Dakota. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. One of the Dakotas, though. She has no idea of how immigration works. You need to put someone in like a Homan in for that actually understands Title 8 and how immigration works. A governor is not going to fucking know that because state law does not enforce immigration law, which is a federal matter. Right? So she's not going to know what the fuck to do as Homeland Security Secretary of Homeland Security. So we'll see what happens. And Marco Rubio, the other thing I also dislike about him is he doesn't push for peace. He has the issue of Venezuela, right? He hates Maduro, which we know Maduro is now, the leader of Venezuela.
Yeah.
Pushes hard for sanctions. He's actually, matter of fact, if you guys want to talk about like Venezuelans in America, like Marco Rubio is instrumental in destabilizing Venezuela through heavy ass fucking sanctions and then facilitating the temporary protected status that a lot of Venezuelans have in America.
Because he doesn't like them?
Yeah, he has a huge problem with Venezuela. His argument is, I hate communism and socialism because that's what my family escaped in Cuba. But that's not true because his family actually left Cuba before the Cuban Revolution. So it's all cap, nigga.
Damn. You know what happened to him, bro?
So Fidel Castro wasn't even in power when his family left.
He dated a Venezuelan girl.
It's a fucking lie.
She broke his heart, and now he's mad. That's what it is, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, he's basically like, he has a whole like fucking vendetta against Latin America, especially Venezuela. So he's always been like, you know, and him being the Secretary of State is a nightmare for that. And the other thing too is that like Venezuela has a lot of oil. Like we should be working with them, figuring something out.
Isn't their dollar like
Oh yeah,
zero?
it's fucked.
Terrible?
Yeah, fucked. Absolutely fucked.
Down to nothing?
Absolutely fucked.
Yeah. I mean, ours is too, by the way.
Granted, I mean, their leader is wanted by the DEA for narco trafficking, but bro, you know,
Wait, so why did
get some oil, nigga.
they go get him?
Huh? I mean, it's like the democratically elected leader of Venezuela.
Oh, okay. Because they want Gaddafi. They got Gaddafi, but
but they want him for criminal charges, not kill him. Well, Obama, you know, he wanted Gaddafi gone for other reasons.
Yeah.
Because they were going to make the dinar extremely powerful because they were going to back it. They were going to basically make like an African dinar.
With gold.
Backed on gold, exactly.
Yeah.
And when Gaddafi died, like Libya was in a great place. Like they barely had any debt. They were getting free education. I don't think they paid anything for like electricity and utilities. He did pretty well by his people, man. But now Libya, you could get. It's fucked now.
Damn.
Yeah. What else do we got? Oh, but yeah, Christy Nomi don't like. But yeah, put it this way, guys. The most important position that we discussed, Treasury, State, Defense, Homeland Security, etc. The picks suck. We're talking about, you know, war hawks, neocons. So I don't know. I just hope Trump can rope them in and let them know, like, hey, we're not going to go to fucking war.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, hopefully not, man. So guys, quick word from our sponsor real fast. You know we don't mess around when it comes to leveling up, and that goes for your coffee too. If you're still drinking that sugary shit, you're already started your morning off wrong. 1775 Coffee's protein creamer is what real men use to start their day. 10 grams of whey protein per serving, designed to build muscle and boost metabolism. Most people are tossing whey protein into their coffee, but we took it a step further and made a creamer with whey protein already built in, no added sugar, just protein. They just dropped this protein creamer along with a whole new lineup. In addition to the classic dark and medium roast, you'll find new coffee pods and a brain-boosting mushroom blend that'll have you focused like a sniper locked in on CNN. Don't start your morning funding the woke mob and dumping garbage into your body. Do it right with 1775 Coffee. Use code FRESH to get 15% off. Guys, I'm drinking 1775 Coffee right now, man. As we walk it like we talk it over here, guys, and they got one that has a protein blend, man, so definitely go show them support. Shout out to 1775 Coffee.